literally just touched down in Berlin. So just at the coach station right now, and I'm just trying to find my way towards the nearest station. So I think I've got to go in this direction. But yeah, as soon as I come into Germany, right, the first thing I seen, it's actually crazy, yeah, not a very good impression. The first thing I seen as soon as I came into Germany, yeah, a beggar came up to me trying to sell me, well, I won't say a beggar, he was trying to sell me aftershave, similar to what they do in Morocco when they come up to you with these fake bottles of aftershave. Literally, as soon as I hopped off the coach, first thing that happened. So now I'm just walking to nearest train station, just bought my ticket, and we're actually going to travel into the city centre now and start taking a look around. But first impression, I love the way Berlin looks, innit? Just like the infrastructure. I'm going to show you, I don't know if you can see it in the distance, you may not be able to actually because the buildings are covering it, but anyways, just a thing for beginners that are coming to Berlin, yeah. I'm no expert because I've just got here, but what I did is I got a 24-hour ticket on the app BVG. I think that's the app they use for all their transportation tickets and passes and things like that. BVG. So I got a 24-hour ticket just to make it easy when I'm going around. When you're buying your ticket online, you need to have a passport with you just for validation, otherwise they won't be able to know it's your ticket. If you're buying your ticket in person, you don't need that, but if you're buying it online, you need a passport. So yeah, so let's keep walking. Kaiserdam. So essentially I'm catching this to Berlin Zoologische Garden, and I'm catching the bus after, but it's like the underground. So we're here right now, Kaiserdam, and we're catching it to here. So it looks like they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different underground trains, and then a bunch of different buses as well. So one thing about Europe, yeah, is a lot of their underground systems look very similar. Very, very similar. So this is the underground map of Berlin, it looks like. I think they've got Berlin A and B, and then I think A is like the middle section, and then B is like the outside section. And then you need to get a different type of ticket. Right, there it is. A, B, and then C in the other zones, you need to get a different type of ticket. So there it shows like the kind of tickets you can get. Single ticket, short trip, 24-hour. I got 24-hour one. So yeah, so now let me just figure out where we need to go. And if you're getting a paper ticket, you'll get it on one of these machines. Okay, so this is what the train stations look like here. Can't lie, it's probably the best looking train stations I've seen in Europe, man. So once again, we're here and then we're going down to here. Look at how beautiful this train station looks, man. So the first place we're actually going to check is I think it's a parliament building of some sort. Let me just check. See, I got it written down, but pronouncing the name's a different thing. So it's the Reichstag Building, and it's the building that housed the German Parliament and was the seat of the Republic government until it was seized in 1933. So we're going to check out that building first, and then we're going to go around and look at some of the other buildings in the area. So yeah, man, I have to admit, just the layout and the way it's designed in Germany is beautiful, man. I'm kind of excited to get on one of these. Fortunately, I'm here around like 11:19 as well, so it's not entirely too packed just yet. But this is what your ticket will look like if you get it on the app. It will just be this barcode that you can scan, and then you've got the option to buy the other tickets from here, and that's it. You can pay by Apple Pay as well. So this is our train coming in now. It's relatively packed with people, so I'm gonna do some recording when I get off of it. So let's get on this one. Yeah, so this is what the train looks like inside. So it looks similar to the one that you get in Budapest a little bit. So when you go about 4 stops, it's not going to be too long. I'm going to try and get a video when I get off the train as well, just to show you what it looks like when it comes into the station. So I'm only in Berlin for about 5 hours, so I'm going to try and do as much as I can in this time. Eat some of the food. I'm ending it off in the Christmas market as well. I think there's only one left open in the whole of Berlin. The rest closed on like the 31st. So I'm going to try some of the food now and see what it's like. Alright, so we just got off the train now. Gonna walk to catch this bus now. And then I'm actually gonna walk through the park. So I could catch a bus here and then cut half the journey off. But I kind of want to walk through the park to see what the park's like around there, because they got like this big zoo park. So once again, yeah, just look at the beautiful stations in Germany, man. Serious, man. And it's not even that hard to get around. I feel like directions are pretty simple as well. But yeah, man, so far I'm loving the city, man. I ain't even done nothing yet, but it just looks beautiful to me, man. So let's see how today goes, man. So all of these European cities all have a similar infrastructure. Actually, talking about that, every city I go to, they always say that all of their train systems, tram systems, 9 times out of 10 come from Germany anyways. So I'm not surprised that Germany has like the best out of them all, you know. I feel like the one that's most similar is probably the Hungary Budapest one in comparison to the others. But you could tell that it all comes from here, innit? Even in Turkey it was the same thing, and they're telling me it's from Germany. So, but I guess German engineering undefeated, innit? So everybody knows them for that. We're gonna go and check out this building. So this should be, yeah, I ain't even gonna try and pronounce that word, Reichstag Building. So let's see what that's saying. This is supposed to be like where the parliament was. So it housed the German parliament and was a seat of the Republic government until it was seized by the Nazis in 1933. So this is like one of the most popular landmarks you'll find here in Germany. And then there's a ton more in this area as well. Like we're going on that side as well, and then around there there's another one as well. But let's go and check out this one for now. I don't know what side I'm supposed to actually be on, but let's go through this side. So yeah, man, it's freezing outside. I think you actually can go inside this building too. I see people going inside. So you see like the German flag. And I know I've been saying this a lot, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fairly certain that's the European Union flag. But I might be wrong. Let's have a look inside anyways. Okay. So this building is massive. You would actually have to be here to understand the size of this building, man. But yeah, like, I guess on a regular day, it's always packed with people here anyways, just because of what it is. Let's look at this architecture, man. Fucking hell. That's it. I shouldn't even be swearing like that, but okay, I think I gotta go around to the other side because this is just like tours that they're doing here. The building's actually closed, so let's head around to the other side. I know you won't be able to see this in the distance, right? But there's like an ascension of staircases, right? And the glass building. I reckon you probably see the glass building, but you can't see the ascension of staircases. Just imagine how long it took for them to do these bricks one by one, like just the size of the brick. Let me give you the comparison. And back in those days it was like chisel as well, so it wasn't even like, yeah man. And those columns going all the way up. Fuck me, man, look at the size of this, man. Look at this. Wow. And they've got like a nice river here. People didn't lie when they said Germany is literally one of the coldest places. I'm actually shivering. Okay, what's it say? It's not in English, okay. Let me show you this river. Since I saw it earlier when we were driving past, and I actually wanted to have a proper look at it. Okay. Pool, Low, Ufer, Reichstag, Berliner, Malbec. If I'm honest, I don't know what the river's called, but so this is the building, the Parliament building. Yeah, so that's that. It's beautiful, man. Just like if just the infrastructure in this area is just crazy, man. It's just crazy to me. Like when I think about how everything's just nicely chiseled and displayed. Let me pull up my phone so I can get to the next area now. I'll let you just see the sights as we walk. So that's that building done. Okay, so the Brandenburg Gate should be close as well, and the Memorial of Berlin Wall. But I'm gonna go to the other side of this building because it looked like there was something worth seeing on that side too. Because when we went past on the bus, I saw like heaps and heaps of people on that side of the building. I'm guessing these buildings are probably just offices. Very well built offices. I guess if I worked in an office like that, I would actually feel incentivized to go to work. You know? So yeah, this side is just really the German flag, and then the front facing part of the building. So I guess it's crucial I show that side. They put up a massive Christmas tree here as well. When I tell you Germany's freezing. Germany is freezing, man. Oh my god. Like, I'm a different level of cold right now. I got to put my other hood on. I didn't even want to put this on, but I got to put my other hood on because it's that cold out here. Absolutely freezing. So yeah, let's get a front-facing perspective of the building. It's only right you see it from this angle too. So it says Dem Deutschen Volki. I see people going upstairs there, but I'm not entirely sure if you could actually go inside. It looks like it's barriered off anyway. See, this is why I need a cameraman, because like, I come on these trips, I can't get photos of myself. But you can go up, it looks like. So I would love to actually get a photo here, but I can't. I'll have to ask someone, and at the same time, where I'm shivering as well, it's not the best look. So I just want to settle for this, so I can say I've been here now, to the Parliament building. So I just got to settle for that since I can't get a nice photo today. But yes, that's that. And as you can see, it's got all the columns in the walls. It's got a lot of chiseled shields and crests. I'm guessing it's different families. You've got the flags represented everywhere. Germany flag here, Germany flag there, and it's the European Union one. So yeah, man, they're proud of their country, and it's well represented here. You can see it very clearly. So yeah, I'm gonna walk to the next destination now. Alright, so now we're heading to the gate. So this place is packed out, like that. Everyone's outside. So now we're heading to the gate. There's actually 2 gates from what I'm seeing. They've got like the one which is the the Brandenburger one, and then I think about a few minutes from that one there's also one more, but the Brandenburger one seems to be the main iconic one. I'm not sure what the meaning is of the other one, but no doubt I'm going to check that out too. So let's just keep going for now while the road's clear. You know what, yeah, when I looked up a few things not to do, it said jaywalking's one of the main and that, so hopefully I didn't offend no one. But yeah, so Brandenburger, then there should be like one more gate that I'm gonna check out. After that we're gonna go to the Holocaust Memorial. I would have actually went to the place that it happened, but it's about 2-3 hours from here, and because I'm only here for about maybe roughly four more hours now, I wouldn't be able to do that and get back in time. So, but one time I'm gonna come and stay in Berlin for more, maybe for like a couple of days next time anyways. So yeah man, so let's just keep it stepping. One thing I need to start investing in is gloves, because every time I'm coming outside my hands are getting frozen. I got to be holding this too, which makes it worse. So this is a memorial, looks like for Chris Guthrie. So who are these? Yeah, someone in the comment section just educate me about this a little bit, because I'm not entirely sure what these are about. I reckon these are probably political leaders. Unfortunately it hasn't got an English translation here, so I can't even say what these are, but I'm guessing it's political leaders. And then they've actually got a cross here as well, which once again is not in English, but I'm sure somebody will take the time to, oh there you go, but they have got English QR code. But yeah, anyways, someone in the comment section just educate me a little bit about that. So I believe that's the gate that I can see in front of me there with the chariot on top. So let's cross the road right now whilst I actually got a chance to do it. I'm actually so paranoid in Germany, you know, because they said that one of the worst things to do is jaywalk. So I don't know if that was just nonsense, but I've probably offended hundreds of people already. But where I come from, UK, yeah, we literally just cross the road whenever we can. So this must be the Brandenburg Gate, and I think when you go through it there's like a massive courtyard, and then there's another gate on the other side which is the second gate, but I'm not sure if there's anything special about that one. But let's go to this one because I want to get some photos of it and also show you guys as well. Man, it's actually freezing out here. So yeah, like I said, this area I reckon is probably busy all times of the year, simply because of the type of destination it is. I don't reckon there's a period of time it's not busy, because it's only the 3rd of January today. New Year's is literally just passed and people are still out here. So, but yeah, look at the size of some of these pillars, man, and just how detailed and chiseled it is and smoothed out. You know, this is beautiful. And then we've got, looks like some sort of gladiator here. Okay, let me go around to the front, because before I go past this area I want to show like a nice big view of it. So this is what it looks like from the front. As you go around, essentially the same look. This is like, in comparison to me, obviously it's going to be a lot bigger, but it's just so that you guys get the perspective. So this is what it looks like from the front. I don't think my camera's gonna be able to get much of an amazing photo of it, but I might just leave this part to video. I feel like video will do justice for this. My camera ain't really gonna do too much, but let's head through it and see. While I'm at it, let me actually tell you a little bit about it. So this specific gate is located in no man's land between East and West Germany during the Cold War. So this famous monument was built during the 18th century reign of Frederick Wilhelm, and has been a long defining symbol of Berlin and both the city's division and unification. So speaking of that as well, there actually was another place I wanted to go where they had a wall which essentially separated West and East Germany, I think it was. But I may not have time to actually go there later. But anyways, this is what it looks like from this side. So that wall, it was called like the graffiti wall, something along the lines of that. But this is what it looks like from this side. So you can see the chariots are front facing on this period. Okay, so let's walk around a little bit more, because there's supposed to be a second gate further down in this direction. They got some other kind of flags there too. When I tell you my hands are cold, no exaggeration, my hands are freezing. So as you can see, insanely packed with people out here today. Look. Everywhere you look, loaded. Can I blame them? No. Berlin's too beautiful, man. Yeah, look how big it still looks in the background as I'm walking away. Let me just fix my hood. Yeah, so that was the Brandenburg Gate. So Memorial of Berlin Wall. Okay, actually, hold on one second. Let me just check this quickly. So that was Brandenburg's. Okay. Okay, so now the next place we're going is actually the Holocaust Memorial first. After that, then we're gonna go to the TV Tower, because I'm doing it in order of what's nearby. And then yeah, like I said, we're gonna finish off the day in the actual Christmas market as well. Not the one that we went to, but there's supposed to be a second one that's actually open. Although the guy told me earlier there's only one, that specific one is the one open. When I researched it, it wasn't that one. That one was actually supposed to be closed, and there was another one on another side of Berlin that was actually open. So I'm gonna check to see if the other one's open, and then if that's the case, then we kind of kill two birds with one stone. So let me just make sure. Okay, now I'm going on this way. So yeah, we're just heading down to see that memorial now. This one's actually a really interesting one, because from what I read, yeah, so from what I read, there isn't actually no definite definition of what it's supposed to mean from what I've read online. So once again, I just jaywalked again, and maybe a little bit paranoid, but yeah. From what I read online, it says that the person who created it kind of left it up to your interpretation, so you could decide whatever it means to you. And I find that interesting, because it's like an open-ended concept. Like, everybody who comes will probably have a different perspective on what they think it means, and I don't know, it's just really creative, isn't it? So I feel there wouldn't be a better way to portray that event as well, essentially, because many people have different theories of why that happened, innit? Obviously, they've got different things from like diaries and things that were said and beliefs, but only the person who did it knows why he did it, innit? So I guess in a sense it's good to leave it open-ended like that, because then it's down to your interpretation and what you believe it is, you know? So anyways, let me stop rambling on about that. We should be about 5 minutes away, so I'll just let you enjoy the views of Berlin whilst we're getting there. So Berlin's actually a walkable city. in my opinion, because you can literally you can catch the bus if you want to, but I feel like within a couple of hours you can see a lot of what you want to see. So let's see how far I am now. 4 minutes away. So same direction for a while. And then, do you know what's crazy, right? Because when I first came here and I came out at that station, I had no clue where I was coming out at. I didn't know I came out where that incident happened that made international news. So that was quite interesting. Once again, RIP to all of them, pray for them as well and their families. But I had no clue that's where I was coming out. Okay, so now should just be the next right turn and then we're there. Look at this beautiful Mercedes AMG T. Yeah, when my uncle sees this video, he's gonna be gassed about that. But obviously, this is the home, and this is the home of that anyway. So, you know. But yeah, man. So, aside from the weather, which I can't really complain about, it's more so that I wasn't actually prepared for it. It's beautiful here, man. You know. Okay, so I'm taking this right here. And then we should be at the Holocaust Memorial. Like I said, it's such a shame I can't go to the place it happened. It starts with A. I just could never pronounce that word, but it's more near to Poland. So I just don't bother trying to pronounce the word. But it's more near to Poland. It's like 2 hours away from here. So I would have loved to go there, and learn a little bit more about it, see what perspective they have on things, and you know. But at the same time as well, I feel like that is a morbid time in history for Germany. So it's not. I don't really want to make every single video about Germany related to that. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you search it, it's always related to that. But there's so much beauty here, and there's so much history outside of that too. So they've got a whole heap of new buildings over here. This direction there too. Oh, okay, looks like we're approaching it. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. It is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And it goes up in like layers, so you have like slabs which are shorter, and it goes up in layers and it goes all the way around. So let's have a look and tell me something in the comments here, what you think it represents and what it portrays, and if you think it's a good artistic memoir in general. So I'm not sure if you have to pay to go inside here, but it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. It looks like it spans all the way around. I'm not sure if you actually have to pay, but I'm just gonna go anyway. So this is it. Let's see what information they've got here. Okay, I'm just gonna read out what I've noted down for you guys. So, well, to be fair, there isn't actually any information, because when I looked it up online, essentially what I said to you earlier when I was walking here is what they said. There isn't actually any definition of what this is. It's just a memoir. So you got like the massive slabs, different levels, and it goes all the way around. It just goes all the way around. And it goes on for quite a while. I didn't think it was as big as this, because when you look at it online, it doesn't do it justice as how big it is in person. And look, if you look at the slabs here, literally about the same, taller than me. The little ones were about the same height as me, but these are taller than, like, look at this. So yeah, man, this is actually quite crazy. To think that someone actually made all of this as well. It's crazy, it's wow. It's like a maze of slabs, like no matter which direction you turn, you know, it's a maze. This is insane artistic work, man. It's insane. So yeah, as I said, there isn't actually a definition of what it is about. I mean, what it means. But like I said, everybody drop your theories in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I couldn't begin to break down the creative process behind it, but I'm interested to see what everybody thinks, you know. And this is it, man. So I'm gonna try and get some decent photos of this place, and then I will be back with you when we're walking to our next destination, which I believe is a TV tower, and that's the 360 panoramic tower. Into the tower now, the TV tower, which is like the panoramic tower, where you can see like a 360 panoramic of Berlin. Just to touch on the Holocaust memorial again. It's crazy, isn't it? Imagine how much time it took for someone to make that as well, and to the extent and the detail that he did it. Congratulations to him. And I know it's not really a good memory, but in a way I guess it kind of shows some respect to the people who lost their life, you know. So yeah, we're heading down to the panoramic tower, which is the TV tower, where you can see the 360 view. I'm gonna go ahead and walk it just to see what I see whilst I'm at it. And I noticed they take this jaywalking very seriously, very, very seriously, because a lot of people, like, even though the road's completely clear, they don't move an inch. Like, I was at this one traffic light, right? The road was completely empty and no one moved. I wanted to move, but I was thinking to myself, should I do it? I don't want to be that guy that walks and then no one else walks, and then it just gets awkward. So, you know, I don't know how serious it is, but I read that online, and it's probably just stupid, but who knows. So they got this building that I can see in the distance as well. It's got some flags, and it's kind of like, it's got like a few like tower peaks to it as well. So I'm not sure what building this one is, but it looks kind of like a parliamentary building of some sort. I noticed that in the distance, and I just thought to myself, let's walk there, because it hasn't come up on my map as anything significant, but why not go and see for myself, you know? Might be something like a hidden gem. There's also a few places I've seen walks, like they got some botanical gardens and things like that. I believe I will have time for that, because I've got at least maybe three or 4 more hours. I should have enough time for that. So let's see what more locals I can speak to as well. And like I said, we need to finish off in the Christmas market. The sun sets at around 4 o'clock. It takes about 10 minutes to catch the train back to the coach station. So I want to at least get a little bit of the nighttime perspective of the Christmas market. So yeah, just look at the architecture of the buildings. The buildings are so clean, and look at this one. The buildings are so clean and well kept, and the design of them is just beautiful, man. And I know it sounds like I'm just waffling, but you come here, you see it for yourself. It's a work of art, man. It reminds me a little bit of Vienna, but even then, this different. Well, Vienna is German as well, so I guess that makes sense in it, now that I think about it. But yeah, they just have a style to their architecture that just stands out, and it's unique. You know, I mean, every country's got its own unique style, always has throughout the ages. If you play games like Age of the Empires and stuff like that, you see that every country, every empire has its own style, but you could respect them all, you could rate them all. But so far, I feel like German is my favourite. And since Austria is German as well, I guess Germany and Austria, it's fine for me to say that they're both my favourites, isn't it? I reckon it's the same style of architecture they have in both, because it's both German countries, isn't it? So, you know, if I'm wrong, correct me, innit, but I'm fairly certain that's right. So you have like the city tour buses. I don't think I've ever been on one of those in my life. You know, I find it better to just walk the street, because you see a lot more and you can talk to people as well. And yeah, one thing I have noticed though, Quite a few people don't speak English here, so there is a little bit of a language barrier. They'll try and be as helpful as they can, guide you to do things and things like that, but English isn't really, I wouldn't say it's majorly spoken at all, you know. So this dome building looks like it's some sort of how do I pronounce that word? Like, not mausoleum or something like that. You probably get where I'm going with this. That's what it looks like to me. Should I jaywalk? Fuck it, let's jaywalk. It's empty roads anyway. Just hoping I don't get picked up for this at some point. Look at the size of the streets, man. Okay, so I'm fairly certain that's a Jewish flag. I'm not sure what the other one is. I don't want to say the wrong flags. The one in the middle, I haven't got a clue what that is, with the white and blue. The other one kind of looks like a Ukrainian flag, but I know it's not. Because the Ukrainian one is 3 colours, it's not 2. So I'm not too sure what those 2 flags are. As I'm approaching it, you'll start to see it a little bit clearer. I'm talking about the flags on the embassy building there. Hopefully someone in the comment section could tell me a little bit about those flags. Okay, so by now you should be able to get a clear view of the flags that I'm referring to. Okay. I don't know what she said in German, but she smelled very nice. I have to give her that. Yeah, so these are the flags I'm referring to. I'm not even sure what building this is, but it's got a crest and an emblem, so I reckon it's like a parliamentary building. I saw that one Ferrari when I was coming down towards here, but I was on the bus, so I never got to get a good view of it. But similar to Austria, I'm sure they've got a lot of supercars around here. So this is, I'm guessing this is a really fancy hotel, Western Grand. They've got another set of flags here that I don't know. So someone's gonna have to tell me about all these flags that I'm seeing in Germany, man. Could just be decor, who knows, but I reckon there's meaning behind each flag. So I'm guessing this is like a shopping district now. Yeah, but this is the Western Grand, so I'm guessing that's one of the big hotels around here. Okay, so I found out that is St. Hedric's Cathedral, and it was dedicated to Hedwig of Silesia. So, and that was in 1747. So that's essentially all the information I've been able to find about it. That makes sense to me. But let's go and have a look at it, because it actually looks like a really beautiful building. So once again, as I'm walking, you can see just the style of the buildings that you're getting around there. You know, it's just wonderful, man. And that's literally every building, and just normal buildings as well. It's not even like special buildings, just regular offices and, you know, work buildings. Like in some countries, right, this kind of architecture you only see in certain places. Like if you go into central London, this is the kind of architecture you would see. But this just seems to be Berlin as a whole, you know, well, at least in the city centre area. But yeah, it's just like a consistent theme, if that makes sense. So look at the size of these streets down there. I'm probably going to walk past there anyway, because it's got this really cool thing that they do with the pipes. Okay, what's this building over here now? Alright, looks like we're going to be going down there too. But firstly, let's just check this out. So you got a UK flag here now. UK, Italian, German, and I'm not sure what the other one is. So this is the cathedral. Let's see if we're able to actually enter this. It looks like they had a Christmas market here before as well, but they're just in the process of shutting it down. Wow, there's loads of these big buildings on there. Fun fact, I've actually got my drone with me, but I'm not able to film on my drone because you can't film without getting a permit in Berlin. So I actually can't film on my drone, otherwise I would. So I reckon they had a Christmas market here, but it's shut down. But look at this building over here in the background. So this is Humboldt University, and yeah, so this is the cathedral. This other building on this side, wait, is that all part of the university? Yeah, all of this is university campus. And then this is the cathedral. Not sure if we could actually film inside there, but let's try anyways. And then after going in here, we're gonna go down to that panoramic tower over there. But let's just see if we're allowed to film in this cathedral. Let's have a look. What, this door's heavy, fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna keep the camera on me for now. Have they got an English version? Okay. Welcome to St. Hedwig's Cathedral. This door's heavy. Up there is where you have like, I think they give the sermon from up there, and then they do the singing from up there. So this is really massive in there. Okay, so this is some of the scripture in German, of course. So let's actually see. This cathedral is open daily, Holy Mass weekdays at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Let's see what else it is. Okay, so this is the church interior, which is where we are now, and then they have the crypt. So we're going to go down there and see what the crypt is like. That sounds really interesting. So let's see. And then there's just a bit of information regarding the church here. So let's head down into the crypt. Okay, so we're heading out of this area now. Look at the size of the door, man. It's literally massive, heavy as well. I think you push it. So let's head down to the crypt. So I think this must be the crypt down here now. I'm not sure if you've got to pay to go down to this part, but I think that's just the opening hours. Hopefully they don't mind me recording down here. So this is the crypt area. So this is the bottom part of the church. So here you've got like the Christian teachings with Jesus, Mary, and what does it say on the wall over here? Okay, this isn't in English. Yeah, so none of the writing's actually in English, so I can't show you that, but I think this is where some of the bodies are buried of some of the church ministers. See, Conrad Cardinal von Preysing, 1935 to 1950. Some other names here as well. And then I can't remember what this is in the Catholic religion, but I think every priest, or I can't remember what they call it, but they have this thing. Yeah, someone told me that in the comment section, but I think every religious leader has one of these things. And here you've got more names on the walls. Okay. I'm not sure what this one is in here. It looks like it's just a black screen, but kind of scared to touch it now just in case. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, but by the way, I'm being quiet down there because people are silent and they're just looking and reading. So I'm not going to talk too much in this part. Okay, there's nothing in this part here. So I guess maybe it was traditional for them to bury the church folk in the bottom of the cathedral. Here you've got some of the history. I know I'm going quite fast, but you could do some research online about this. I'm just giving a quick sort of skim. But I'm guessing this is all information about how the church was founded, cathedral was founded, as well as some of the people who used to be here. Okay, let's take a look at the middle. Actually, I saw something pretty cool in this one here. Okay, so you could actually burn candles as well. Oh, respect. This one was there. So, yeah, I've got some artifacts here from 1174. So that would be 1174 to 1243. Hedwig Herzog von Andreas Heidegger, 1513, Elizabeth Landgren, 1207 to 1231. Okay.